Not a good start to the trading week as the JSE has slipped ahead of crucial U.S. labor data. And meanwhile, the rand is showing signs of weakness. To unpack this movement, we're joined by Chantal Marx from FNB Wealth and Investments. Good afternoon to you, Chantal, and thank you so much for joining us. A rocky start to the trading week. The JSE is slipping today, hovering around 83,570 points to be precise. What factors are contributing to this movement today?
Well, I think the first and most important factor is that U.S. markets are closed today. So volumes are quite thin. And as a result, when you do find elevated trading in any of these companies, it does tend to be quite pronounced. It tends to be bigger than what it usually would be. The second factor that contributed was weaker than expected manufacturing data out of China that was actually released over the weekend. And this resulted in weakness in Chinese-focused companies, including the resources sector, as well as mass fashion process that are, of course, very exposed to Tencent, that does the majority of its business in China. I think the rest of it was just kind of knock-on impacts. I wouldn't read too much into these market movements today, but the weakness was more or less broad-based.
All right, let's bring it home now to the local currency, which also showed weakness against major currencies. Last I checked, it was 17 Rand 86 cents to the dollar. Why is that?
Yes, so a very similar story to what happened on the market today. Trading volumes quite thin on the local currency as well. And I had a look at the broader major currency movements. And the rand is kind of middle of the road relative to the rest of the major currencies against the US dollar. There does seem to be some specific weakness in the emerging markets complex. And that could just be because investors are sitting back and waiting to see what happens in the US tomorrow.